He's not. Oh, wait a minute, Jared Cowan. It's going to be a game here, boys. 1-goal game. 8 minutes left. Yes, Nail Yakupov. That could be all. That could be all. It is in the Arizona Coyotes. Yeah! They've done it for the second time in 3 years. They're taking home the Stanley Cup, and we get to do it on home ice this time, boys. Captain Keith Yandle might just be his last game played, but Captain Keith brings the second Stanley Cup to Arizona, and the fans are going crazy. Oh my God. After a night of celebrating with the team and the great fans of Arizona, GM Superbman calls for a press conference to discuss his future. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'd like to thank everyone for showing up on such short notice. Everyone's probably hungover after the partying that everyone did in the state of Arizona last night. I'd like to thank management for the last 9 years, giving me the chance to turn this team into what I thought a cup contender needed to be. I'd like to thank the players for playing their hearts out over the last 3 years. So many names, I can't even go through them all. But the real reason for this press conference is, all good things must come to an end eventually. And I've decided that my 10th year with the Arizona Coyotes is officially going to be my last year. Win or lose, it doesn't matter. I've decided to give a younger general manager the chance to take this team and take it into the future. But to have the chance to win 3 Stanley Cups in 4 years, that's really the only goal I have left here in Arizona, to turn this team into a full-fledged dynasty. I've enjoyed my 9 years here. I'm going to enjoy my last year here. But as I said before, all good things must come to an end, and it's time for GM Superbman to ride off into the sunset. All right, boys, so there you go. It's going to be our last year. Year number 10 with the Arizona Coyotes is officially going to be our last year. What a playoff run that we just went on, man. Only lost one game. One game in a series, basically. We didn't lose more than one game to any of these teams. 16-3. One loss to Anaheim. Swept Edmonton. One loss to Colorado. And one loss to Ottawa. So, what a fantastic roster we had this year. But again, I've already said it twice, all good things must come to an end. Guys like Keith Yandle may retire. Anze Kopitar, been here for 7 years. He may retire. The young guns, they're looking to get some more ice time. It's just, it seems about that time for GM Superbman to walk away, all right? But we're going to go through with one more year, absolutely. I want one more year of success, turn this team into an official dynasty. Only one team can be the champion this year. It's the Arizona Coyotes. I'm so proud of what you've achieved this year, and so are all of our fans. Amazing job this year. You did great. Well, thank you very much, Andrew Barroway. They want to offer me a contract extension. Playoff contenders, you know what? 2 years just to be safe. All right, it's Arizona 3 years, but it has the kind of, they offered me a three-year deal, but I have an option to leave at any time after the first year, which I plan on doing, all right? So, scouting assignments. It doesn't really matter for this part. All right, so thank you, Andrew Barroway. And actually, look at this. Andrew Barroway sent me an email. Attention, I, Andrew Barroway, am extremely proud of the Arizona Coyotes this season for winning the Stanley Cup again. Earlier in the season, I said that GM Superbman must win the cup if he wants to keep his job, and he has done exactly that. Well, you damn right. I'm extremely proud of his work. Though we still have our arguments when it comes to certain things, he has done a spectacular job this season. I can safely say that his job is secure here, and he can leave whenever he wants. Great job, GM Superbman. Well, thank you very much, Andrew Barroway. It's good to know that we're going out on the right page. I've decided no matter what, win or lose, it really doesn't matter. To have 2 Stanley Cups in 3 years, eventually the team has to go back on the downslope, right? So I've already accomplished what I wanted to here in Arizona. One more year. Let's see if we can get 3 and 4. Let's see if maybe we can take Lou Morris to a 90-something overall grinder. That's what I really want to see. That's going to be interesting, all right? So we'll get up here to the offseason. Next comment, hang on a sec. Oh, Hank Hill, baby. Does he come through on his deal? Kings of the Desert, Kings of the NHL, and now the Kings of Propane. 25% off all propane and propane accessories. Suck my propane-fueled dick, McDonald's. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So the Arizona Coyotes are Stanley Cup champions. Hank Hill is happy. Andrew Barroway is happy. That's good. Next comment. Watch Yandle not retire this year, and Johnny will be forced to play him when he's 72 overall. Better not happen, man. I don't want to be like Lou Lamoriello telling Martin Brodeur, hey, man, would you just fucking retire already? I picked up this Corey Schneider kid. I want you to retire as a freaking devil. Why don't you just fucking retire? No, that's not going to happen here, man. I feel it. I feel it. Keith Yandle he's going to retire. You have to retire after a Stanley Cup run like that. All right, the guy's older legs. They haven't given out quite just yet, but to come back for another year, I don't know. Prospects game. We'll say no to that. You know what? Let me just read the last comment here before we go ahead to the retirements. Johnny, if Yandel retires, which is likely, you should trade your 30th overall pick for a top 4 defenseman. Ooh, I don't think the prospects you have will be ready, and I don't think Mills will get a jump. It also makes sense to move the pick because you don't need prospects anymore. That's an interesting... Yeah, that's an interesting comment, but we gotta see what the retirements are all here about, right? And our 3 young defensemen in the AHL, we gotta see if they're gonna jump or not. But that is interesting. All right, so here we go. Retirements. What's gonna happen? What's gonna happen? Arizona. No, we didn't have a fucking retirement. Keith Yandel's coming back for 1 more year, boys. He wants that dynasty. Holy shit, Captain Keith, 79 overall. He's still not retiring, and neither is Anze Kopitar. Oh my God. I don't know if that's good news or not. Top 6 defenseman, boys. All right, so Captain Keith Yandel, he's coming back for... Oh, I forgot to look at goalies. Oh, well. He's coming back for another year. Let's take a look at him. Holy shit. This is ridiculous. Keith Yandel, man. What are you doing to me? What are you doing to me? I literally am Lou Lamoriello now. All right, so goalies, Brendan Hope. Ooh, look, he's an 87 overall. That's good. Where's Yandel? Where's Yandel? Where's Yandel? 78, no, 75 overall, 36 years old. Holy crap. Well, at least I can give him a really cheap contract. I could probably get him on a 2-way deal. But Keith Yandel, he wants to come back for 1 more year. I don't fucking believe it. All right, so... Oh my God. I'm happy that Kopitar is coming back, but Yandel, man, oh man, I'm going to free up some cap space here. All right, so hang on 1 second. Okay, so before we get to the draft, let's go through the fan art this time. All right, up first, Oliver Ekman-Larsson for captaincy. I like that picture, but it's not necessary anymore. Captain Keith is staying. So he's staying, and I can't strip him of the captaincy after 2 Stanley Cup wins in 3 years. The guy's hoisted the cup for Arizona twice. I can't take the captaincy away from him. No way. Oh, this is, you know what? This is perfect. Here we go. For leading the Arizona Coyotes to their 2nd franchise Stanley Cup victory in presumably his last year, which is not anymore, of his long and historic career with the Arizona, we reward Keith Yandel with this milestone card, available in Hockey Ultimate Team for a limited time. Oh my God, if only Keith Yandel was that good. 96 overall, left defenseman. You know what? He deserves it, man. This guy is a freaking legend, and he does not want to retire. He wants to stay. GM Superbman is staying. Keith Yandel is staying. It's like we're tied together in this franchise with the Arizona Coyotes. Your 2023 Stanley Cup champions. Oh, look at everybody right there. That's a sweet one. Yeah, I think that's it. Like, you got Yandel, you got Hope, Kopitar, Yakupov, Barry, Ekman-Larsson, Horvat, Pierlini, Barzell. Oh, yeah, everyone's down there. Strome, McMillan. Good job on that one, buddy. Hashtag retire 3. Hashtag thanks Captain Yandel. He's not retiring yet. It's not 2023. He's going 1 more year. I don't believe this. We have hope. There you go. Very nice. Keep calm and howl on. Keep calm and kill him. Oh my God, Lou Morris, is that his? That's nice. All right. Hashtag we have hope. Howl on Coyotes. Brendan Hope with his Winnipeg Jets mask still. It's a good luck charm, man. You got to leave it in there. Look at this picture right here. I didn't even notice this during the Stanley Cup celebration. Somebody pointed it out. Look at the guy right there. Look, he's got blue hands. What the hell? They didn't texturize their hands the right way. Only their faces. And last but not least, again, 25% off of propane. Hashtag this is our year. This was our year. 2022-2023 Stanley Cup champions. We have hope. All right, so there is the fan art, and now it's time to get to the draft. Now this is going to be an interesting draft, just because that 30th overall pick, like that comment was saying, should we be trading this, or should we be trying to draft somebody in the later rounds? Like, here's the thing. Here's a guy, Kent Warner. He's going in the 1st, maybe the 2nd round. I might be able to pick him up with the 30th overall pick. Some 4-star players. It's not like there's a guaranteed 4.5. But still, some guys. What about goaltenders? Any star goal? Look at that stud goaltender right there. And people were saying that I should draft a prospect goaltender. So maybe that's somebody that I want to draft with my 1st overall pick. Stefan Knutson, or Knutson, whatever his damn name is. All right. So I don't think I'm going to trade away my pick. Now let's just quickly take a look at the contracts here. Now, going into next year, I think we would have a pretty similar team here. I mean, Brendan Hope's only 29 years old. We don't have to worry about him. Darcy Jones, hopefully he jumps up to like a 92, 93. That would be sweet. Barry Ekman-Larsson, I mean, he's dropped to 3.5 star. But that's okay. I got to re-sign these two guys this year anyways. Zadorov, got to re-sign him. But then DeVries, Mills, Gattenby, Rupert. I mean, I got 4 guys right here. I got to see which one of them jumps in the next year. Rupert and Gordon. I got to wait. I can't count on one of them jumping right now. And then Keith Yandel, which is basically a depth defenseman right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Thing about Darcy Jones is he allows me to have a little bit of a weaker bottom 4 just because he's a stud. It's not like we have an 86, 2 86s on our first line anymore. We can rely on Darcy Jones to log a lot of ice time, all right? And then forwards, basically it's everybody that was playing this year. And I really don't really have any young guns anymore, right? They're all playing. I mean, Korostelov, he didn't turn out to be anything. Stroshin, okay, this guy could turn out to be something. Ray Stroshine. When did I draft him? I remember it was the first round, was it? Yeah, first round 2022. He's a two-way forward. He could turn out to be something special for a depth. Replace Roussel or somebody down there. And then, yeah, see, this is the thing. We've built our team for these few years here. So, I don't think it's time for a rebuild. And if you are rebuilding, then you trade away the assets that you have. Guys like Barzell, Petrie, Lou Morris. But, I mean, I'm not trading away these guys. I'm talking about when they're like 29, 30 years old, right? We go with the team that we have right now. So, you know what? Let's go into the draft. Let's just do it. I don't even have to worry about anything. Let's get right into the draft and just draft away. I'm not going to trade away my, I don't even have my 30. Right, I don't even have it. We traded away our first-round pick this year to get Darcy Jones, remember? That was part of it. Yep. So it ended up working out for us. All right, there you go. Yeah, and I have a 60th overall pick. So I might as well use that to draft here. Let's see. Was that Knutson guy still available? Probably not. Let's see. No, he's not. All right, so I think I should just go after... Doesn't really matter who I go after here. I mean, there's some... Yeah, I can get them in the 3rd or 4th round. Usually everyone's like 3.5, 4-star. Grinder, Jerome Caron, 20 years old. Ooh, Charles Hatcher. He's a defenseman enforcer, 20 years old, 6'6", 232. You know what? I want a tough team. Charles Hatcher with Lou Morris and the Big Mac. Hell yeah, we'll make our team bigger for the future. There you go. And you know, I'll just go auto draft the rest. I don't have enough... depth scouted out there. And actually, I forget who had the first overall pick there. You guys can remind me. I'll show you in the next video. Because we're going to do that thing again where before the beginning of the season, we'll do a whole video just dedicated to going around the league and taking a look at rookies and stuff. Alright, so I actually kind of went too fast through that. I don't remember who had the first overall pick, but you guys can let me know. And then the beginning of the next video, I'll show that the very first thing. Alright, re-sign players. You know what, hang on 1 second, let me blow my nose. I haven't done that in a while, eh? Alright, so we're up here at the re-sign stage. Let's get this done, and maybe we can get to free agency, and maybe actually we can get to the beginning of next season if I can get this done in time. We're not going to have that much cap space available, I'll tell you that right now. So I'll just get this guy Landry back. 2-way, sure, 1-way. Or 2-way, sorry, just 1 year. 2-way, 1 year, 7.5 mil. There you go. So Hope is already on our team for like another 3, 4. Yeah, that's good enough for Hope. 87 overall as well. Hopefully that can stay there and maybe he can turn it into an 88. I'd imagine, though, it drops back down to an 86 by the beginning of next year. So Tyson Barrie, Ekman Larson, Zadorov. I got to give these guys contracts. Rupert, I got to get a contract too. All right, so this is the thing. I got to be careful with our salary cap this year when it comes to one-way deals. Now, Tyson Barrie I need back on the team no matter what. He wants a $6 million contract, which is steep. Now, he's 31. I'll give him a 3-way deal or 3-year deal. All right, because he could drop, and then I'll go down to 6 mil. I could probably go down a little bit farther than that. Yeah, I want to try and save as much as I can here. Let's really stretch it out. 5.75 mil for 3 years for Tyson Barrie. Now Ekman Larson, he's only got 3.5 star. Now hopefully he stays there, but I got to be careful with that. So you know I'm gonna only give him a 2-year deal because I can still go as low as 5.75 for both these two guys. 6 years. I could even go a little bit farther. You know what? I'll go 2. Let me go, there you go. Yeah, I'll give it the same as Tyson Barrie. 2 years, 5.750. It's just because he's got the 3.5 star already. That's okay as long as that doesn't drop to 3 star. But just in case, you know. Now Zadorov, this is going to be an interesting one. How much does he want? He wants 5.5. That's a lot for Zadorov. Now I'm not saying he's not worth it, but if I have somebody who I have to cut because of salary cap reasons, Zadorov might be the guy, and then I give these younger defensemen a chance to play. So hang on. Wait on that. Keith Yandel. Let's see how much money Keith Yandel wants. Captain Keith. He wants a 2-way deal. So at least he's not being a prick asking for a lot of money. All right. I can offer him a, it's the lowest contract you can offer somebody. 1 year, 2-way, .750 million. All right, he wants to come back. Fair enough. Okay, very good. What about that Hatcher guy? There he is. There's that enforcer. Let's see. His fighting skills already at 87. Body checking at 86. This guy, man, he could be a specialist defenseman of the future. I won't sign him yet, though. All right, so we'll leave that. Lou Morris. Definitely got to give Lou Morris a contract extension here. He's 87 overall, so he's dropped back down. Now, if I put it to 8 years, it goes up as high as 7 million. So this guy could be on the way up, boys. But I'm not going to do that. 4 years sounds about right for Lou Morris. Yeah, 4 years. And we'll go down as low as 5.25 a year. There you go. 4 years for Lou Morris. Works for me. Korostelov, Wiggle. Hang off on all these other players right now. Pierlini, I'll hold off on you just for right now. I want Pierlini back, though. Bolesky. Yep, Dolmans. Okay. And then centers, Anze Kopitar. That was a big one. Yep. So we got to get Anze back. I don't care. He only wants good. He only wants 3.9 million for 1 year. I'll give him a 1-year deal. I'll never have to trade away Anze Kopitar. He can retire here as well, man. 4 years. Yeah, 3.5 mil for 1 year. So we're going to save up some salary cap by not having to put it into Kopitar and Yandel anymore, which is nice. Strome, I want to re-sign you, but hang on. And then all these guys, hang on. So let's see how much money we have left over after signing those players. Ekman Larson, Barry, and Kopitar. These are big contracts. We still have to get Zadorov, Pierlini, Strome, Lou Morris we got in there as well. All right, so Barry is back. Kopitar is back, Yandel is back, Ekman Larson is back, Lou Morris is back. All right, good. And we have $14 million of cap space available. All right, now you may think that's a lot. It's not that much. That'll be zapped up in that Zadorov contract if I give him too much money right away. All right, so let's take our time with this. I have a lot of contracts I got to figure out here. All right, so defenseman, 1, 2, Zadorov, I'm going to wait on you, man. You're one of the last signings. If I can get Zadorov, I'll want him. Rupert, I want to sign this guy. I want to see something out of you. All right. See, the thing is, Rupert might only be a top 6 defenseman. So I'll give him a 2-year deal, just to be sure. 2-year at 1.150. There you go. That's fine by me. Very good. Rupert. Forbert, I can release you. I can get some other depth players. Okay, and then all these unsigned rookies, I can sign them. Yeah, I won't sign them just yet. Hang on, I can do that in preseason if I need it. Zadorov, I'll wait. Right wingers. Wiggle, I can release you. 2.5 stars, not high enough. Korostelov, I can sign you unless you want a one-way deal. Yeah, he still wants a 2-way deal, so that works for me. This guy's a good depth player, and we drafted him. He's having fun down there in the AHL. Bernier, I will sign Bernier because he's almost 70 overall. He'll probably get that jump, which means he can play in the AHL next year. Left wingers, all right, Pierlini, definitely want to re-sign Pierlini, whatever he wants. There you go, Pierlini. I'll give you a 3-year deal. That works for me. Pierlini could probably get it as low as maybe 3 mil. Maybe. If I go 2 years, I can get as low as 3 mil. You know, I'll go 2 years for Pierlini at 3 mil. Got to save that cap. Got to save that cap right now. Roussel, I want Roussel back. Yeah. Want this team. I'll wait on you. You want a little bit of money there, Roussel. I'll wait on you, man. Anderson, Jesper Anderson. Did I draft this guy? Was this like a drafted player? Pittsburgh Penguins? No, he wasn't. Looks like a good depth player, though, if I can get him on a 2-way. He wants a 1-way as well, so I'll hold off on these guys. Bolesky, 2.5 stars. He's going to drop. All right. Dahlman, definitely want to sign you. There you go. 2-way works for me. Very good. Stroshine, you want to sign this guy? Yes. He is 74 overall. He might be able to play in the NHL team next year. And centers, Dylan Strome will give you the same kind of thing as Pierlini. Actually, he wants a little bit more, does he? Actually, no, I can give him 3 years. There you go, 3 years. Actually, 2 years. He might drop. 2 years at 2.750. There you go. Zach Smith, yeah, he's still got 3 stars. 1 year. Yeah, I'll take that. Yeah, he's still a good defensive player, Zach Smith. I'll take... There you go. Let me try to get really low. That might not go through, but I'll try it out. McMillan, got to give him a contract just for the 2 goals that he scored. Absolutely. All right, McMillan's been here for a while. 1 mil. There you go. Brody. Yeah, get this guy Brody. He was a drafted player, I believe. There you go. Very nice. Marco. No, I don't need you. 26 years old. Don't need you. All right. Very good. All right, so I think I got everyone signed. The question is, are we going to be able to get Zadorov back on the team? That's the question. If I can, I definitely want to sign him to a two-year deal and then trade him if things aren't going well, right? But I don't want that guy to just drop off the team. So let's see. Got everyone back. We still have $8 million left, and we only have to sign Roussel and Zadorov. All right, so Zadorov, I want him back. 28 years old at 85 overall. If nothing, that's a good trading asset in the future, right? So yeah, 2 years at $5 million a year. There you go for Zadorov. Oh, whoops. Let me just reset this. Zadorov, I can get these guys both on the team. So, Anze Kopitar and Keith Yandel doing their best to allow the team to re-sign, all right? If these guys wanted their kind of money that they've been making over the last few years, I wouldn't have been able to re-sign everybody. So, Kopitar and Keith Yandel, man, thank you for coming down on your price a little bit, and I'll get Antoine Roussel back on the team as well. Actually, Roussel, he dropped out. You know what? I'm going to let Roussel drop to free agency. All right, thank you for your time, Roussel, but his defensive awareness at 82 is not good enough, and we can find a replacement, all right? So Zadorov, Anderson, I'll get back. Jesper Anderson looks like he had, yeah, a little bit of a defensive awareness. And then is there any other rookies I want to sign? Anything like 68 or above? An 80? No, they're all 66s, so we'll let them be. All right, very good. So we got everyone back on the team, which is good news. Zadorov should be back. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have simulated there. Hang on. I might miss out on getting Zadorov if he doesn't sign. Should stop the simulation, maybe. Anderson. No, he's back on the team. We're all right. So let's get to free agency. How far? Yeah, we can go a little bit farther. Let's get to free agency. I have just under $4 million available. I have a full roster, all right? We don't have to worry about getting even depth players. We don't have to worry about. I might pick up a few if I can get them on two-way deals. But let's get this, and then we'll jump to preseason so you guys can see the video, or see the rosters. Then in the next video, we will do the review of the entire league, basically, all right? That's what I'll do. Now, no, I'm not going to get that guy because he's only 77 overall. No, I'm not going to get any goaltender, whatever. Actually, you know what? I could use a better backup. I could use a better backup goalie. Yeah, you know what? I'll get this guy, Polizzi, or whatever his damn name is. There you go. I can afford you. I do want a better backup than last year. Gormley. No, I don't need any defensemen for that much money. No, I don't need any of those guys. Forwards. Who's this Adams guy? Nicholas Adams. He's a sniper, 86 overall. When was he drafted? 5th overall by Buffalo. Wow. What kind of seasons has he had? Decent. 28-goal season in there. I'm not giving him $7 million, though. Reed Boucher. I'm not giving him $5 million. I can't afford it. Pavel Bure. What has he done? He didn't really do much with the Columbus Blue Jackets. Yeah, there's really not that much. Anthony Mantha, but they're not real players. Like, we're 10 years in, right? A lot of people haven't turned out to what their potential showed them to be. All these guys are 26 years old. Nah, you know what? I don't need anybody like this. There'll be plenty of guys available in preseason who are available right now. So let's just get that goaltender signed and get to preseason, and let's take a look at our roster. All right, hang on. Is the goalie going to get signed? Let me just make sure. Goaltender, yes. All right, so we got that backup goal, and we just have over $3 million, which will allow me some space if I want to make a trade or two. All right, so let's jump to preseason. All right, so here we are, the beginning of the year 10 season up here, preseason. Let's take a look at our roster here. All right, so we're not going to go too much farther. I just wanted to show you guys what we have available. I'm still open to many trades. We still have to do the what's it called? The NHL review video of what's going on in year 10, go through all the rosters. I want to know what the first, second, and third overall picks were so I can go back and show you guys. But look at this. Brendan Hope actually has gone up to an 87 overall goaltender, so he's getting better. That's good news for us. All right, and I got that better backup goaltender in the net now, and we got Flynn as well if we need to go to him. But Polizzi actually has got a reflexes of 4.5 star compared to 4 stars. So hoping for a better backup this year, win me even some more games. All right, Darcy Jones is still a 90 overall. He's got one more year to grow, but even if he stays at 90 overall, I'm fine with that. Barry, 87, he's got 3.5 star now. All right, Ekman Larson, he's got 3.5 star still. So him and Barry are pretty much on the same level. Zadorov, all right, 85 overall. Jesse Mills, 81. DeVries, 81. Rupert, 80. So these guys are pretty much, show you guys their individual stats. I don't think I want to play DeVries with a defensive awareness of 80. Might not be bad offensively, but let me just take him off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Rupert looks like the better one. Gordon. Yeah, Gordon and Rupert kind of, well, actually, Gordon's got an offensive awareness of 89. Gordon might be somebody that we want to play now. 22 years old, drafted him in the 2nd round. Yeah, this guy could turn out to be something. So I might want to play Gordon. 1, 2, 3, 4. See, and I could trade away Zadorov. Let's say I trade away Zadorov. 1, 2, 3, 4. Play Gordon instead of Zadorov. 4, 5. And then we bring up Keith Yandel to play alongside of Jesse Mills. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, so Captain Keith Yandel. Offensive awareness still at 89. Passing's dropped to 84, though. His defensive awareness is at 77. I don't know, Keith. 2-star. I don't know what you're thinking, man. How are your legs still running? His acceleration is 77. His speed is 78. All right, so I can't move him, boys. I think everyone agrees you can't trade away Captain Keith Yandel. You can't. All right, I mean, if we really wanted to stack our D, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There you go. It's those, right? But I got to play Keith Yandel. So I think a trade could happen here because a guy like DeVree, I don't think he's got a spot on the team. Doesn't have bad categories. It's just that defensive awareness is the low one, right? And we can trade Zadorov for a better two-way defenseman or offensive defenseman to replace DeVree, and then use my defensive defenseman in Rupert and Gordon. You know what I mean? So it's, yeah, there's plenty of different options here. So I'll just let you guys go nuts with your comments. And then forwards, let's see down here, Selleck, where are any? No, that's everybody. All right, Zach Smith. Let's see, does Zach Smith drop down? Zach Smith is 2.5 star, but he's still got, so we got to keep an eye on him. McMillan is 2.5 star, got to keep an eye on him, but they got to play. They got to play on our team. Jesper Anderson, all right, so he's going to replace, where was that for? Yeah, Stroshine. Okay, he's going to play in the AHL. Okay, and let's see, best lines. So Barzell, Petrie's a 91, Yakupov's an 89, Kopitar's an 82. Look at that. Ooh, Anze Kopitar. He's dropped the 3-star, but he still has the offensive awareness and passing and all that stuff, right? Maybe this is the year I go like that. Bo Horvat should get that second line time like you guys were saying. But again, Kopitar still has a better offensive awareness and passing. All right, we already have Lou Morris, the 89 overall grinder. Oh, what a beast. What a beast. He's turning out to be a pretty good player here, boys. His body checking is 98. Strength is 99. His passing is 83. His offensive awareness is only 78, so he's still not that good offensively. But you know what? I still want to play him to get even better. I could turn him into a 90 overall grinder if we keep on giving him ice time, all right? Hell yeah, Lou Morris. Jesus, what a beast. Anderson, Strome. So the only difference really is Roussel. Roussel for Anderson. Just because Roussel, I didn't like his low offensive awareness. But, I mean, Anderson's nothing special either. We could trade one of those defensemen for a 4th liner or a 3rd liner. You know what I mean? We can move up still. So, the roster is there, but decisions need to be made. All right? What decisions are they? And before I go ahead, there is one player on a different team that I want to take a look at. Travis Little on the New Jersey Devils. It was 1 year ago today, or 1 year ago in last year's preseason. It might not have been the exact day that we traded for Darcy Jones. We gave up Travis Little and a 1st-round pick and Chris Letang, right? So let's go back to the New Jersey Devils. He's had a year to play on the New Jersey Devils. Had a year to get better with the preseason jump. Let's see. Travis Little. Look, you see, he's not a bad little player. So anyone saying that trade wouldn't have worked, he's now an 84 overall, 22-year-old sniper. You know what I mean? Last year in the NHL, he had 30 games played, only 7 points. So they forced him into the NHL a little bit quickly. All right, but I'd imagine he's going to be getting some ice time this year on their top 6, which will help him out. He can play alongside of Connor McDavid. Let's see their best forwards. Let's see. Yeah, he's their 4th best forward. He's going to be playing alongside it. It's probably going to be Connor McDavid, Julian Gauthier, and Travis Little on that 1st line. It's not bad, man. That ain't bad. All right, so there you go, boys. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? Yeah, I did forget to do that. Awards. You guys probably want to see the Conn Smythe and all that, all right? So there you go. The Arizona Coyotes, 2 out of the last 3 years. President's Trophy, Edmonton Oilers. Clarence S. Campbell, 3 years in a row for the Arizona Coyotes, which is fantastic. Prince of Wales, Art Ross, Nathan McKinnon. Hart Memorial, Nathan McKinnon. James Norris, Eric Carlson for the 3rd year in a row. Lady Byng, Jeff Skinner. Calder Memorial, Marion Sagat. Conn Smythe, Brendan Hope, second Conn Smythe for Brendan Hope. That's probably why he jumped. And he won a Vezina Trophy last year to Brendan Hope, so that's definitely why he jumped. William M. Jennings, Brendan Hope. All right. Bill Masterton, Matthew Schneider. Where's that Schneider? Oh, Henderson. What am I talking? Where did I get Schneider from? Jonathan Toews, Frank J. Selke, Ted Lindsay, Nathan McKinnon, Maurice Richard, Tyler Seguin. All right, so there you go. So, boys, let me know what you think about our team, about our makeup, and in the next video, we'll look at the entire NHL and we'll make some last-second trades or movements, go nuts with the line changes, everything, all right? Because this is going to be our last year here in Arizona.